Hi, this is Debbie with the Food Prepping channel. And I figured that it's time. I know you're saying it's time what? It's time that I fix some sweets. I don't usually fix sweets, but for some reason, I've been wanting to fix some just for y'all. Now, really, I've been wanting some sweets. Alright, so I'm going to fix a chocolate marble cheesecake. And you're supposed to fix this in a 9-ounce spring-form pan. And I could do that, but I have 2 graham cracker crusts that I have to use. So I'm going to try it out in those and hope that it works. I mean, it can't hurt. Alright, the first thing I've got is I've got 3 8-ounce packages of cream cheese. And I'm going to put these in my mixer, if I can get them in there. And these have been sitting out for a good 2 hours now, almost, to get creamy and melt some. And I'm still having a hard time getting them out. But I wanted to do this while y'all were watching the video. I wanted to look so like I know what I'm doing. But I don't. Because I don't bake very often. And this recipe just looks so good that I just wanted to try it. And I have all of this sweet stuff that I've got to use. I've got so much stuff I got to use. What am I talking about? I got sweet stuff, the savory stuff, and all this. And I'm going to try another way to get this cream cheese out of here. Maybe I could figure out a way to get it out better. Probably help if I cut this. Get cream cheese all over me. I mean, come on, y'all know that I can't cook without making a mess. So this might be an amusing video. Maybe I could put this in comedy instead of how to. Debbie Baking. I don't even know what to do with this stuff. Alright, so it's 3 8-ounce packages of cream cheese. And they're down in here. Alright, and then I have 1 cup of sugar. Or you could use your Splenda. But I figure, what the heck, if I'm going to make something sweet with cream cheese, I may as well use sugar. So I've got that I can't even hold. I got 1 cup of sugar. I have 3/4 of a cup of non-fat dry milk. Alright, I'm going to put all of this in here. And then I'm going to put this down. I'm going to lock it, and I'm going to start it. Well, as usual, I do this every time. As usual, I have to plug this in. My mixer in. Alright, so I'm going to let this mix, and it's got to mix until it gets really creamy. And you start it off on a low speed, and then you kind of take it up a little bit more so it'll come off of the beater. Alright, so I'm just going to let this mix and get some of this cream cheese off of me, and I'll bring you back in just a minute. Okay, so this is stirred up, and it's pretty mixed up, and it's pretty creamy now. so the next thing that I've got to put in, let me cut this down so it won't be. Alright, the next thing that I've got to put in are 3 eggs, one at a time, and in between each one, you let them mix. Alright, and then I have 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. And I'm going to put that in there. And then I've got to put in 2 teaspoons of vanilla. There's 1. And there's 2. Alright. And I'm just going to turn this up. And I'm going to let this mix. Because the next thing I've got to do is I've got a bag of semi-sweet chocolate morsels that I'm going to put in the microwave. And I'm going to melt these. I'm going to put them on 30 seconds. And then I'm going to get Vanessa to get me a spoon. And I'm going to mix these until they're totally melted. That's a microwave safe bowl. So I'm putting them in there for 30 seconds. And I'm just going to keep on until they are melted. After 30 seconds, I'll stir them. And then, if they're not done, if they're not melted by then, I'll do it in increments of 15 seconds. Get it all over me. And it's definitely taken a little while for this to melt, that's for sure. These chocolate chips don't want to melt as fast as they're supposed to. And I have a good microwave and they still don't want to. Alright, I'm going to bring you back when this is finished. Okay, I'm back. And all the chocolate is melted. And now I've got 2 of these graham cracker crust. And the chocolate melted, and what I did was I put a little bit of the batter, the cream cheese batter in here, and a little bit of heavy whipping cream, just so I could keep it liquid and it wouldn't get hard. Alright, now I'm going to pour part of this in this pie shell. Alright. And then I'm going to get part of it in the other pie shell. Alright. And now I'm going to take some of this. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but I'm going to just do it. I'm going to put some in each bowl, each pie shell. And I'm going to take my knife and I'm just going to swirl it around in here, and it seems like it's going on the bottom. But I'm just swirling it around. And hopefully it's going to mix together and make it like a marbled cheesecake. It says to do like this and take your knife and this is supposed to be a chocolate marble cheesecake. And I'm scared it's gonna come out of the pan, so I'm gonna have to put this on a baking sheet. Pretty cool. Alright, let me put some more in this one so I can try to get that effect too. And I just used one bag of semi-sweet chocolate morsels. And here, Vanessa, you can lick the chocolate.
Oh, I love you.
Alright, now I'm going to put these on a baking sheet and put them in the oven, and they'll stay in there for 35 to 45 minutes. And I'll bring you back when they get done, and we'll look at them, but then they still have to go in the refrigerator for a couple hours. Okay, here's the cheesecake, and this one looks awesome. They still split, but they didn't run over in my pan. But this one, kind of, part of it fell off in the pan. So, Vanessa and I have been kind of eating on this one. And I will tell you that it's awesome. I'm not much on the chocolate, so Vanessa likes the chocolate. I'm not a chocolate eater. So there is, I don't know if you can see, but there is, where I didn't stir it up good, there is kind of gobs of chocolate down in there. And I could have swirled it more, but this one really looks good. Of course, these have got to go in the refrigerator and cool off. They're warm right now, but they're definitely done. And I kept them in there I put them in there for 37 minutes on 350. And so it's got the graham cracker crust, and I didn't have to use the spring-form pan. And they're kind of split a little bit, but it's not like I'm having a big, huge dinner party and whatever. This is just for everybody to eat and for me to use up some of my pantry items that I've got. So anyway, you can see it. Take my word for it. It's good. May bring you back after it gets cool, and let you know what it tastes like. But just from eating a bite of this over here, a few bites of this, I can tell you that it's really good. And Vanessa thinks the chocolate part is good. So if you like chocolate, this chocolate marble cheesecake is awesome. So I will talk to you later. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to be a part of my Facebook group, you can go to facebook.com/FoodPrepping and like my page there. And I hope you have a good night. Bye.